Do the thing, pretty boy.
Let's do the thing. We're live, baby.
We're live.
Cool. We got to do our mic check as always for the first couple seconds. Guys,
We'll delay.
we are live right now.
We're open. We're open.
Yes. Open, rolling.
We're open. Does that make any sense?
Does now.
I don't
Does
know.
now with crypto,
We're good
boys.
though. We're good.
All right, guys. We are a little bit later than we normally like to be, but hey, we're on and we got some stuff to talk about.
Definitely a surprise live
It was.
from both of us.
Well, yeah, you know, working.
When
This
you
working
work all
life.
day,
This working
it's
life.
kind of different. There's no real plan. I'll be honest with you guys. It's like, hey, what are we doing this week? Trying to lay it out, and we don't know.
We have no idea,
Like,
but SS knows. Hey, SS, you know what's up. MTV to the moon.
MTV mob right there. Let's go.
MTV mob. If you're in the mob, you got to give us that
go.
thumbs up.
If you're in the mob, you got to give it thumbs up.
Love it. We are going to talk about MTV mob. We're going to go over the charts here in a little bit. We're going to go over Bitcoin chart and how interesting it is right now. I mean, it's just crazy.
It is.
Yeah, it's kind of sideways.
It's
but,
crazy.
We're going to look at that
No, it's not doing much.
here in a minute. We're going to talk about. We kind of touched on this. Pavia.
Yeah.
Pavia. Last time we went live, we are going to hit on that just a smidge more. Colin has a little bit more insight in. Do you want to talk about the little sneak peek into our upcoming video that we're going to do about some airdrop chasing?
Yeah. So
Let's do it.
my last video of all the letters of the alphabet, which was a pretty terrible thumbnail, but I was so tired after doing that video. It took me like 5 hours. Anyways, long story short, we'll end it there. We have an airdrop video that is going to be extremely, I guess, forward thinking of what people are doing now in the space to actually get money that I never would have thought of. Is they're actually chasing airdrops.
Yeah.
And just staking in a certain wallet or wherever they got to put their money, or holding it on the proper day at the proper time on the proper exchange, and that's how they're making money as well.
That's
it's
right.
Pretty wild. Airdrop chasing.
Who gave you this idea to
Tanner.
talk about Tanner?
Tanner's like, let's
Oh
do
my
it.
God, it's the Crypto Boys. Love you, old Tanny.
Is he in there? Oh yeah, there he is.
Thanks for joining in with us today, guys. So we do want to talk about that, and we have some tax news. If you have to file taxes here in the United States, this is some good news for you, some bullish
Great
news for sure. So we're going to chit-chat about that real quick.
We have a tax lawyer expert coming on
Is this-
next weekend.
Next weekend?
Yeah, because we got to give him a couple things. But yeah, next weekend.
Cool.
Well,
Yeah.
hopefully our podcast studio is up by then. I don't know if it all will be done, but at least usable.
Yeah, it'll be usable by then for sure.
Yes.
No doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
We have, you guys can't see it because it's like right over there behind you,
Yeah.
but we have everything lined up. We just need a couple little touches and it'll look just pretty. Okay? Well, you want to look at CoinMarketCap and just kind of see where we're at?
Yeah,
I don't think I
do.
have CoinMarketCap pulled up actually.
You don't have it pulled up?
Mm-mm.
Well, that is a quick click of a button away.
Boom. Yes, it is. All right. I'll run the.
What did money
the
say?
ship.
What did SS say over there?
It says, a good entry
Oh,
point for
look here.
MTV. What's
Point 0.0065 SS.
All right, point zero
Point
zero
zero
six
six five is where we put our 2,965 doll hairs
Boom.
on MTV, and that's because we had to transfer from Voyager, which cost us about $35. So.
There you go.
And 2 days.
Exactly right. Okay, Bitcoin. Bitcoin, we are going to go over the chart here in a second.
It's above 37,000 again, though.
It is barely sneaking above it. I've
Chilling.
seen it above 30. It's almost touched 39. I've seen it
Yes.
down to like 36. I mean, this guy's just doing a little dance. He doesn't.
Yes.
He's kind of faking us out, juking left and right, up and down. So yeah, there is. We're gonna pull up the charts here in a minute. Ethereum, 2682.
Ethereum, man. The project is just, it's a workhorse.
You know what?
It is a workhorse.
Before we even get moving, I have seen a lot of these layer one discussion now, because
Yes.
before it was like ETH killer, Solana, ETH killer, Cardano. Now that Solana and now that Cardano are up and they're actually doing stuff,
Yeah.
I think everyone in the Cardano and Solana world are like, ugh, well, maybe it's a little bit tougher than we thought to
Yeah,
be as
maybe
good
it's
as we thought.
Well, and how new they all are is that what I love about Cardano is that it's set it out slowly and it's releasing it slowly, just like you said. Solana,
yeah.
it's going through some muddy times right now.
Yeah. I think it's
I
been down
mean,
6 times in the last 5
Well,
months.
and then it just what did it just get hacked for 320 million?
Yeah.
I
Well,
think.
okay. So
I didn't read it all. To be
I
fair,
heard
I'm
that
headline chasing on that.
Yes. I dove a little bit deeper into that, and I don't think that Solana itself got hacked, but I think it was the bridge,
That's right.
Solana. It was like an app kind of
Yes.
type deal that got hacked. So
Okay.
Solana itself still good, but yeah. All right. Well,
If you know more about that, throw it in the chat.
throw it in the comments.
I didn't read it. I honestly just read the headline and skimmed it.
For sure. Yeah, that's what I thought I saw. Okay. Yeah. A good old BNB. You know, just I don't know, man. That thing's just all over the place.
Move on.
Yep. Cardano.
Don't say the word.
Being a
Move on.
stablecoin. There we go.
Move on.
XRP still at 60 cents. Man, Terra's actually up a little bit.
Someone told me today, this is no S word. They came up to me today like, hey, heard you and Joe are into crypto now. I'm like, yeah, you know, absolutely. We've invested our whole lives into it pretty much now. And he's like, I bought some of that doggy coin today. I was like, oh god. I was like, who are you watching? Because literally Joe makes a short every week about not buying it or getting near it. And you're buying the doggy coin? I'm like, just get away from me.
I just don't.
Yeah,
I mean,
punk.
there is going to be a new one. There's going to be a new one that just pops off, has a parabolic run up, makes people a ton of money like Dogecoin
sure.
and like Shiba did.
For sure.
That will happen, I promise you. But to be lucky in the space at the right time,
And sell at the right time.
And sell at the right time.
Be
the
on the
biggest
right
thing.
exchange at the right. I mean, it's not worth the stress.
No,
It's not worth the stress.
no. Pick something you know is going to go up, which I don't know what that is, but
That's a MTV and Harmony one,
boom.
number one, and definitely Silo.
Okay, yeah. Polygon, a lot more stuff coming with our Polygon. You know, I
Yes.
made a quick little short about it, but I do want to dive deeper.
It's a lot
into
of
it at some
time.
point.
Takes a lot of time.
It is, yeah. It's good stuff, all good stuff, of course, with that specifically. But yeah, we will roll with that here in a little bit. You know, Crypto.com. Tell you what, man, transferring off of that thing, they make it very difficult to do that. It's a couple easy steps, but it's just a pain in the butt that you don't want to have to deal with. But
So
it is what it is.
so the Uniswap, real quick, Uniswap is the Sunday swap of BNB. Is that right? Or Binance?
I think you're correct.
Is
yes.
that correct?
I think so.
Okay.
If we're incorrect there, drop a comment
Yeah,
below.
drop a comment. I can't remember.
Yeah.
What did Kyle say?
Kyle said, yeah, the Scrooge coin is where it's at. Yeah, that was just
Scrooge
like
coin.
that was just like the Santa Claus
That's
coin.
right.
And yeah, I think there's going to be a massive run up. Not financial advice, but I would take your house, sell it, take that money, put it into Scrooge coin.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's a great idea.
It's a good idea. So,
Kyle, that's funny.
yeah. Anything else exciting that you want to pop off right now?
Let's get up. Can we get down to Harmony 1
Yes, we
real
can.
quick?
50. Been hanging out at 50.
So Harmony 1, this has so many good things. I mean, their new DeFi, their gaming app. I mean, oh my gosh, Harmony 1 right now at their price. I'm telling you, if you guys haven't watched my near video and my mid video, whatever, DCA into Harmony 1 all day, get chunks on little dips like it is right now, and it's going to, in 4 years, Harmony 1 is going to run.
I really love the project. I really love it. And you know, the cool thing too is that that Harmony is like exploding, dude. If you follow them on Twitter, if you actually look on their page and stuff like that, like things are happening. They're almost a secret Cardano in a sense of like not crazy price action, but like things are rolling out and they're moving in the right direction.
They don't miss a beat. They do not. Steven and the whole team over there, they do not miss a beat.
Mr. Tanner saying Uniswap is for ETH, PancakeSwap is Binance. Thank you, sir.
That's right. Thank you, Tanner.
There you go. We'll get that right one day. We get it wrong every single time.
Literally, I've screwed it up 100 million times.
We'll screw it up 1,000 more. Okay, yeah, that's what we want to talk about. We always want to get down to number 50 here, Harmony, and then we move on. Shall we move on?
Yeah, let's move on.
Okay, cool. Let's talk about Bitcoin, because we're here and we love Bitcoin.
Bitcoin. We still got the yellow line.
We are still in the yellow line range here. Now, again, we've talked about this $30,000 mark. If we get down to it, we in some trouble.
Yes.
If we get up to this 42, which again was previous resistance and support back in through here, which is why it's such a significant number right now. If we do get up to that, we might have a big run up. We might have that parabolic run up that Colin's been talking about.
Hey Tanner, I got a question for you. What line are we going to cross first? Tanner, which one?
Ooh.
If you're in the comments, which one do you think we're going to cross first?
Yeah.
Because Joe, what would you say we're crossing first?
We're going down. We're going below. We're hitting that 33K.
We're right in the middle.
Yeah,
we're right in the middle.
We're going to go down. We're going to go down to the 33K. It's going to be an awesome buying opportunity. It's going to hang out there a little bit, and then it's going to sink down, I think, 25, 20, maybe even down to 18. That's where it's going. Dude, I'm telling you.
We're busting past the ATH all day.
Okay, and maybe we are, and I hope that we are. My thinking is not that if it goes down there, it's a bad thing. I'm thinking that if it goes down there, it's the best thing because it's an awesome buying opportunity. Are you going to be red? Yeah, just don't sell it. Bitcoin will go back up. I mean, that's something that's almost guaranteed in the crypto space. There's not many things that are, but it will. So,
well, another thing that I was talking to Tanner about today is, are we out of the range now with what we do of the parabolic top send-off now? Just because, and he made a good point, there's too many investors, too many hedges, too many big-time, pockets into these crypto spaces that they're not going to allow that to happen anymore to their money. So I hate to say it, but I just don't know if the parabolic movement is ever going to happen again. And it probably will at some level.
You're saying in Bitcoin?
In Bitcoin, yeah. Sorry, excuse me. In Bitcoin. Mm-hmm. But that won't trigger the Bitcoin parabolic movement. Triggers all the other ones. I don't see that happening again because of the mass adoption that's happening. Even behind on these dark markets, they're buying so much crypto right now. It's insane.
Yeah. That's a really fascinating point. The only way to know that is to look back in time. So maybe in a year from now, we can say that there is no more run up. There's no more parabolic run up like that. Maybe, and it's a high stepping stone, and then it's a little bit lower. It's kind of like the stock market where there's just so much capital in the market where you can't have this crazy run up. So that's a good thought. I think we're probably going to get there at some point. I mean, I will say though, the market cap of Bitcoin is going down and down and down a little bit right now to where I think there's still possibility to have it. I really do.
I hope there is, because that makes the altcoins fly. What did Tanner say to that?
Tanner said, I think we might hit sub 30, but I think we hit new highs later this year.
Let's go, Tanner. Let's go. Team Colin right there.
That means everyone's right, I guess, if we hit sub 30, and then we hit all-time highs. I mean, Joe P's right, Colin's right. So, hey, either way, I think there's high possibility for both of those. We are smack dab in the middle right now, so we're arguing of something we have no idea.
Who said it? Is it a mitt?
Yep.
Keep up the great job. Agreed. We will retest the lows before bouncing up again. Agreed.
100%.
100%.
Okay,
right.
Cool. Yeah, let's.
Guys.
What? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say the MTV mob is strong.
Unbelievable.
It is one of the strongest mobs.
Unbelievable.
Other than Chicago in the 1920s.
Yeah.
So we got to get into the MTV mob charts.
Have to. Yeah, we got to go. The MTV mob is unbelievable.
If you guys are part of the MTV mob, I mean, you already know what to do. Throw
Steal
that little thumbs up.
Use it.
That's right. Yeah. You definitely got to use it.
Oh, the gold lines are back.
The gold lines are back now.
Gold lines are back.
These are a little bit of a different gold lines than we did with the Bitcoin, because Bitcoin had like an in between. Here's what I'm thinking. This is kind of a potential, this 0.007, where it can, because it was some support, it was some resistance as we go back, and even if we went back further, we could see that we did do a little bit of research for that, to where if it sits above here for a couple days, I really feel strong about this going up.
So do I.
I really do. Now, on the other side, we're really, really close to this this downtrend where there's not much below it here.
Correct.
So, if we do sit down here for a little bit, we might have trouble getting back through that resistance.
If we break the 0.0065, even just below where's that gold line?
Yeah, this is right there.
Yeah. So if we break that gold line, I mean, there's definitely not a whole bunch of support, and we're probably going to fall maybe in the 0.005, half a penny range, and that's where the crypto boys are scooping. That's where we're scooping.
Look at there's a little green arrow.
Feel
right
great
there.
at that project, or at that price with this project.
Down here is the happy buy zone.
And you know what? If they start getting their stuff together and if just go back and watch the video, put out my biggest video I've ever put out the other day. This project can be unbelievable. It can be the #1 project out there. I'm telling you that. It is so undervalued right now with the tech that they have coming through. Yeah. But there's some definite questions.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly what you said. The good, the bad, and the questionable, right? So if you guys did not watch the video on MTV, Colin spent years of his life basically researching this. He put himself in a parabolic time chamber, and he just sat there for like 6 years researching this coin. So
my wife about killed me. She's like, "Are you doing more?" She doesn't know anything about crypto. I mean, nothing. Nothing about crypto. And she's like, "Is that more MTV stuff on our computer?" I'm like, "Yes." Yes, it is.
Why are you watching these music videos again, Colin? Oh, it's not at that MTV. Hadir, hey.
Hadir.
We see you, brother.
My
Always
man.
commenting. Love it.
Thanks,
Okay,
buddy.
yeah, and Pete Santee kind of looks like my last name.
It
Pierce
does.
Santee, actually. That's interesting. But
Pete Santee.
what's up, brother? Okay, here we go. Moving on. We should get into the actual news that we had to talk about today with
Yes,
the
we
IRS coming out and just discussing some of this. So basically, the IRS is saying that it will not tax unsold staked cryptos. Now, we already kind of knew this, that you're not going to get taxed on a capital gain if you don't sell it, right?
Yes.
But they for sure came out to say today, actually, because there was a couple, I think it started actually in 2019, they started staking some Tezos, and actually I staked Tezos, so yeah, Tezos back in 2019, and then they got told that they have to pay taxes on this, so they filed a lawsuit against the government or the state or whatever else, and they actually just ended up winning this settlement or whatever it ended up being. And so then moving forward, it seems that we will no longer need to pay any type of taxes on staked coins, of course, unless you sell them off.
Well, and if you go back through, I went and actually back a couple weeks ago, watched all of they were doing a little bit on mining and some other things in front of the Capitol there, or in front of the House committee, whatever. There really wasn't that many senators or whatever House members in there, but they were asking decent questions, and I think that it is so new. This is just showing you how new and how early and how smart you guys are for being, or we all are, for being in the crypto community right now.
Yeah.
We are 10 years into changing the financials of the entire world. 10 years.
Yeah. That does not
I mean,
happen
you're
overnight.
early. You are super, super early.
Yeah.
I mean, it's plenty of time for these things to run, and this article is showing that.
Exactly right. No, I love that thought. You know, we're so early. It can only go up from here.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
my big thing.
Absolutely.
Cool. This is nothing.
How you doing, bro? A dear man. Just the man. We're doing good, man.
He is
How are
the
you
man.
doing? We're doing good.
Do you want to talk about Pavia? I don't know if we have any more stories.
Yep. So Pavia is a metaverse play. You guys know I'm not the metaverse guy. Joe's the metaverse guy. But on this Cardano, on the Sunday swap, it is going to. We're gonna do a video on it, but it's going to be getting into, your Decentraland, your Sandbox. I'm not comparing them whatsoever. I'm comparing when you're getting into those two projects extremely early. It would be like getting into those projects like for a Sandbox anyways, like under $1, like under 50 cents. You have now it's way more risky because there's no reason that this is the proprietary one that's going to bust off or going to take off. Maybe it could go under, something just doesn't happen, or a bigger, one comes in and takes over their market cap or whatever it may be, or just outshines them. But it's definitely a project to look at, and the Crypto Boys are on.
Yeah, definitely. And on the Cardano network, of course, I mean, things are going to be happening. Things are moving in the right direction. So to add, a metaverse play on there, it has massive potential to be huge. Hadir, of course you can ask something, bro. You're in the chats. Come on, leave your comments.
Ask whatever you want.
Ask whatever you want. Yeah, so the Cardano network, I mean, huge. Ton of people are using it now, clearly. The metaverse on the actual platform.
And
I'm
we've
super
been
bullish.
using the Sunday swap. It's a little slow. Obviously, they've already said that above or whatever. But there's some good projects on there, and if they get picked up by even bigger, exchanges and so on and so forth, I mean, there's some cases that you can be in some projects super, super early because not everybody's using it.
Yeah. So okay, what would you be your recommendation or your thought of a project super early, really low, no one knows about it much? How much are you sinking into it? Maybe I don't know about a dollar amount or however you want to say that, but what are you thinking? Like, am I throwing $100 at it, or am I saying, you know what, screw it, I'm going all in, I'm gonna put $5,000 on it?
To be honest with you, that is a extremely difficult question because I'm gonna have to answer it this way. It's the only fair way to do it. It depends. It depends for me. Like MTV, us throwing $3,000 at it for our net worth. That's pretty risky.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's like 90% of our net worth
that's like
combined.
really risky. And then the silo play, when that went up 160%, thank God, because that was really risky. but I'm just saying that these MTV silo is what I keep going back to, but they have so much use case and so much ability. But a big player could come in and decide, well, no, I'm going to actually do this and outshadow them, and then they kind of just stay small forever until they branch out and whatever. So
Cool.
I don't have a good answer, but whatever I've got at the time, you know me.
Yeah, it
willing
definitely,
to risk.
it depends is always the answer,
Has to-
especially in
has
the
to.
crypto space, because you listening and me and Colin and Tanner and everyone else, like we're in a different space. We're in a different
Yes.
bubble. So wherever you're at right now, don't take your money out that you're supposed to buy groceries with and put it into some
Absolutely
super low
not.
cap coin on
Absolutely.
Cardano.
Do not do that.
Don't do that.
Do not do that.
But if you got like a little bit extra and you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna eat ramen for a couple days. Maybe I'll throw this into
I'm gonna throw
Pavia.
$100 in here. Maybe I wake up, in a couple weeks and it's $1,000. Sure, I'll take that.
There you go. I know that's a good way to look at
Mm-hmm.
it. So, Carrie, hey, what's up? How are you?
There was another article that I thought I wanted to chat about today that I saw another.
You want to try to find it?
Yeah,
What was it?
I can't remember what it was.
Was it about airdrop chasing? Or no, we kind of talked about that. I guess
No, we talked about that.
we did talk about that. Really, the coolest part about this is there's endless research to crypto. There's endless possibilities of different things to actually look up. I find myself just typing into Google crypto news, and what pops up is kind of what leads me down a rabbit hole, and then I find something new to try to understand. You don't understand everything in crypto overnight. It's simply absolutely impossible.
I can't find it right away, but it was something about Europe. Europe was doing something with their crypto and their inflation. Their inflation's not as high, and it's actually already started to stagnate. So they're not going to raise it until 2024 or something like that, which typically means or bodes well sometimes for our market. Not saying anything about it, but I did see an article on that today that I wanted to pull up, that they're not going to raise their rates until 2024.
Gotcha. What is Amit saying? MTV needs to improve on marketing, but the potential for growth is indeed limitless. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. MTV Mob. MTV Mob, if you're in the MTV Mob, hello, knocking on your door, you know what's up.
Right here.
There it is.
So,
Okay.
Let's pop this over.
Yeah.
Fast.
All right, here it is. Other one, middle one. Yeah, there we go.
There we go. So Europe's central bank, not worried, it should say. Bank worried about inflation, but holds off. So they're going to hold off until about 2024.
Cool.
And so I thought that was cool because, everything else running amok lately has been running through the mud. So that's what
Yeah.
I've always liked.
Great. Okay, cool.
see.
Yeah. That's fantastic. That's definitely bullish news in the crypto space.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
agree. I think that's very bullish to us.
I think so too.
Yeah. Fantastic. Well, we talked about Bitcoin. We talked about the MTV Mob, of course. We talked about Pavia, a little bit of Harmony one of our babies, of course. I actually, I'm very excited on Harmony. I've said it before.
Absolutely.
I'm super excited.
100%. Next, NFT, you got any news on it? Honestly, I haven't even talked to you about it.
Yeah, NFT. Basically, our news right now is it's being drawn, it's being created. Still, it's almost finalized on that sense, and so from there, basically the layers get layered on top of it. And once it's gotten pulled out, we kind of already have our little bit of our use case, behind it, figured out.
Utility.
Utility.
You guys are gonna
behind
want it. Money is down. It is good. We're ready to roll. You guys are gonna like that. You're gonna want to get one and hold it, and you're gonna get one and try to sell it. those are what you want to do.
Exactly. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty sick looking. The only other really news is that Saturday the 19th, we are going to be in old Davenport, downtown Davenport. If you're in the Quad Cities, we are doing our first ever crypto meetup or crypto club, Quad City Crypto Club. So we will be down there drinking some beers and chit chatting.
You want to get Jabroni's comment on there?
Oh yeah, any good snacks for Marco?
I typically just use Dexes.
Yeah, I would just go with the Dex, or whatever you're kind of comfortable playing around with, I guess. Like you said, Sunday Swap is kind of a good one that we've been messing around with.
But we're also Cardano fans, so
yeah. So it's kind of what you wanna utilize for your coin, I guess.
Yeah.
You have options.
All right, you want to get out of here?
Say we bounce. Yep,
Hey,
exactly.
we appreciate you guys being with the chat. As always, we've got another group of great videos coming out this weekend. Other than that, guys, we appreciate you being with the fittest crypto channel on YouTube. We are out.